that's his way of saying yes. But apart from that,
So when I read the script, I knew this script is absolutely fabulous. It's unlike, it's radical, it's weird, it's whack, it's electric, it's filled with humor and so many things. But I was very scared to take this part up.
why is that?
You will find out. So then I had to take a couple of meetings with Just Meet to understand if I can, whether I will be able to, and what is it that I need to bring in, and all such things happened. And then very gently and very nicely, Just Meet got hold of me and then got me into the film.
Grateful.
Wow. I think that this one was quite an smart and intelligent process of getting you. And when we see you in the trailer, Vijay, it's like every bit of you, I feel like it like belongs there. You're so good, even in the trailer. I know it's got a much larger message, the film, but as a performer, you look amazing, as always. Ali, I'm just going to ask you, I've been very curious ever since I heard about Eternal Sunshine as a name for your production company. Now, why Eternal Sunshine and who came up with it?
I don't remember. I think I only must have come up with it. कोई है नहीं यहाँ पे credit लेने को तो मैं ही ले लेती हूँ. There is a film called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which is one of my favorite movies. But actually, that's not the reason. The reason is I believe movies are eternal. And I love sunshine. Even if you see me on Instagram, because that's the only way people see me right now, or if you have to see me, I'm always using the sun emoji. So I love sun, I love the sunshine, and I believe the warmth that the movies and cinema gives us is eternal. So Eternal Sunshine.
How nice. And, we're on the subject of titles. So, many different titles must have come up, or was Darlings your first choice, Jasmeet?
The dialogue, there's a dialogue in the film which came first, and I can't give away spoilers, but there is somebody who calls somebody. Yes, there. So after that, I decided the film should be called Darlings. So that's how it happened. There were no other titles before, no.
And it's great when you see a great teaser and a great trailer, and then you see the wonderful cast. You just know that it fits in completely. Venki, I'm going to just ask you about a little more about, when Gaurav said that you heard about the film right up 12 hours later, you were ready to make the film. So what is, from the point that Alia comes on board as producer, and of course, I know that there's, a tick when it comes to her being an actor as well. From there, how do you come along, and then what is the process of getting up to Netflix? How did that happen?
Well, to start with, when the narration was given to us, to the internal team, I think it's fair to say all of us were blown away by just the strength of the story. And then when Gaurav mentioned that, the unanimous view was that it should be Alia, and the thought for us immediately was, she's so busy, is she going to be aware of all that? And then we were talking with SRK and whatnot. So, you look at this, the people sitting here, and of course there's a bigger team there as well. This was a no-brainer for us, and it was like, if we can bring this together, it is just unbelievable for us to be able to make it. And it's also consistent, like I made the comment earlier, in terms of some of the direction that, Shah Rukh gives us, and the latitude he gives us to be able to diversify and do different types of genres. He does his own thing, which is great, it takes a life of its own, but we were thrilled with the kind of support that he gave to us and the encouragement for that. And I think the moving parts, as I mentioned to you earlier about what Red Chillies, what we have put together in terms of the creative team and the production team and marketing, et cetera, et cetera. So it all has come together, so really fingers crossed, couldn't be happier with where we are today, and kudos to the entire team here.
Absolutely. And what's up next for Red Chillies Entertainment?
Well, I think every project that we do really gives us a lot of encouragement and energy to take the next step. There are lots of things in the pipeline. These guys have been really busy, but we really want to enjoy this and take it, as they say, be in the present. So we are trying to be in the present right now.
Yes,
thoroughly
absolutely.
enjoy this, and then then we'll see. But there's a lot in store.
That's wonderful. You know, Alia, I'm going to just come to you. There are going to be a lot of questions that are going to open up.
रहा है मुझे गौरव बोलने का तो इसलिए मैं बोलूँगी गौरव but also my team at Netflix who has worked with Red Chillies and Eternal Sunshine, I mean day and night, and really thanks to all of them for making the whole promotion thing such you know, an action-packed and wonderful journey.
Jasmeet, we'll come to you.
The film and
Okay.
everybody who's part of it.
Vijay, have you answered?
Yeah, I think Mr. Shah Rukh Khan is my darling.
Oh, nice. Shefali, we'll go with you. Last but not the least.
Roshan, he's not here,
Okay.
so I can take his name, but he is
Smart.
a
All right.
complete darling.
Okay, fine. All right, guys. So, I mean, that's me taking you through the trailer of Darlings, the wonderful cast, director, streaming platform, producers, many producers today. Let's have a huge round of applause for each and every one of them.
Questions, and
And then photo op, okay, in that order. Decided.
Hi, Alia. Sana here from Indian Express. Here. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, congratulations. What a brave choice to turn producer with Darlings.
Thank you.
On a fun note first, tell me, has anything changed in you as an actor after you turned producer, like something, a practice that you've started following or unfollowing?
You gotta love the girl. Look at her.
I'm thinking. I don't think so.
No,
No.
it's seamless.
No. As an actor, I will always be. No. Nothing's changed. No.
And now that you've turned a producer, Alia, with a story like this, tell me how important was it to have that female gaze, because this story is so sensitive, and thankfully you had a female director too. But as a producer, what were your inputs to it, and do you think being a producer, the female gaze will come out in your future projects also?
See, I don't understand this male-female gaze. Gaze is gaze. Achhi ya buri, matlab, or correct ya wrong. So, the fact that it is written, Jasmeet and Parvez have together written the script of Darlings, and it's directed by a female director, but I don't think that has anything to do with the fact that the story was still, it's where the stories come from. So that's like the more of the creative gaze. And my gaze is more of just instinctive, the way the audience will enjoy it. So that includes male, female, baby, everything. So, you know, I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Jasmeet, I wanted to ask you, there are very varied characters in the film. Tell us about that, and if you can pick your favorite.
Very tough question. Pick up your favorite character.
I cannot. Yeah, it's like choosing between your own children. I cannot pick my favorite characters. I love and adore all of them. I mean, not just Badru, Shamshu, Hamza, and Roshan, who are here, but the other characters also. So I cannot pick. So I love all of them. Sorry.
All right, we have our next question right here. Would you like to borrow my mic?
No, it's okay. She can
Hello,
hear.
how
Hi,
are you?
How are you? Doubly congratulations.
Double or triple?
Triple. Sorry, triple congratulations.
Specify what?
we also
your
need to
marriage,
specify-
Because see, I'm very confused when people say congratulations.
Your
What
marriage,
is?
your marriage, A, and B, you've conceived, God bless you, and turning a producer. Congratulations
Thank
for all
you.
these three. Okay, you know, you have an appetite for taking a risk, be it choosing roles, and this being your first production, turning a producer, you have turned very risky. Has this been inherited from the Bhatts, especially Mahesh ji?
I guess. I think maybe it is in my upbringing to go for something very brave and something different. But I also feel like your first film as an actor chooses you. Somehow my first film as a producer as well has chosen me. It just came to me and it just felt. So it's not like मैंने brave decision लेने की decision ली and then I went seeking for Darlings and I caught it. It came to me. It was a brave script to write and a story to write, and it was just exciting and an honor for me, in fact, to take it up.
Vijay ji, how was it getting dhoped by Alia?
Duptungi Alia se. Okay. So this seriously.
Don't answer. Seriously. First say I did not hope you.
नहीं ऐसा हुआ नहीं है कि सच में लगा हो both Shefali and Alia are very careful actors that way. And अगर मैं किसी से मार खाता, तो I would only choose these two people in life.
So sweet. That's such a sweet answer, Vijay. Moving on, next we have this wonderful. Oh, yeah. You want my mic? Is there a mic traveling there?
Hi everyone. Hi, I'm Swati from The Quint. Firstly, congratulations, the film. The trailer looks phenomenal and it definitely has everyone's interest. My question is to Gaurav. This feels like a many first for Red Chillies, collaborating with a debutant director, Jasmeet, who's done a phenomenal job. There's Alia Bhatt, who turns producer with this one. What was it that made you choose the two of them to kind of collaborate on many first? And also, what does it look like for the future for the three of you?
You don't choose partners. I mean, you try and invest in the idea. If you like that idea, you slowly, gradually start developing it, and the idea keeps choosing partners on the way. See, we can't choose. I mean, if I have a bad film, I can't choose partners. It's a script which dictates, and slowly Jasmeet and Parvez wrote such a beautiful script. We have a dialogue writer, Vijay Varma, who gave such a rounded edge to all the characters. And when we took the film to Alia from, as I said earlier, from that, during that one narration, we could see that shift happening. So it's a first. I think the script chose everyone on this one.
Congratulations to all of you. I'm Namita Sachdev. Anyone else is asking?
No, after you, Namita, we have.
Okay. So congratulations to all of you, first of all, to all the actors, producer, director, and multiple congratulations to you, Alia. You all look so promising and you're so powerful as an actor, all of you. My question goes to you first, Monica. This genre, like dark comedy, is not much tapped in India. It's untapped, or I can say not much explored in India. So how do you ensure that the audience are going to be interested in this new genre? Is it going to be a risk for you?
I think actually that is the most exciting part, because if you keep doing what you're always doing, you're not going to do anything, try anything different. I think the fact that it is a new genre, it is put together so cleverly, and so delightfully. It doesn't miss a beat. And, to have so many powerful voices from the writer, director, from the on-screen performers, from the producer, and then to really marry it with, I feel, and very humbly so, a platform like Netflix, it really is the right combination to be taking to the audience. And I think this is one of those films which is relevant for every audience, not just the Indian audience. It is relevant for every audience member out there across the world. So it is not a risk at all.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, yeah.
Hi, this is Alia. It's so good to see you, and a big congratulations to you, and the entire team. As the name suggests, eternal sunshine. You're looking like a sunflower, smiling. In fact, मुझे बहुत मुझे पूछना था कि रणबीर ने कहा था कि ड्यूरिंग कोविड टाइम उन्होंने कुछ लिखा है इनफैक्ट, लेकिन ही विश टू डायरेक्ट अ फिल्म इनफैक्ट. तो आने वाले दिनों में ऐसे लगता है कि आलिया भट्ट का प्रोडक्शन हाउस उनको मिलकर आप लोग कुछ करोगे, या यू विल बी एज अ प्रोफेशनल, लेट मी सी द स्क्रिप्ट फर्स्ट एंड देन आई विल डिसाइड लाइक वेदर आई विल बी, क्या कहोगी?
No, listen, it would be great. We did discuss it, in fact, and I actually said it, if you don't make me produce it, I will be very upset, So if you don't want to take me as an actor, it's totally fine. And he said, no, I need you. I need you. You're a tyrant. I need a tyrant. So as a joke, before anybody else gets whatever. So of course, I will instantly, as I said, I'm a creative producer. So मैं अपने creative inputs writing stage पे दे के produce करूँगी.
Russell here from
on your
Bollywood Live.
Hi.
Many congratulations for all the things that Lipika ji and everybody has congratulated you for.
Thank you.
Also, as your first film as producer, how much of an input you had in choosing the rest of the cast as your co-actors?
See, I don't choose. In my opinion, casting should always, first, foremost, last, be the director's prerogative. But if I'm asked for my suggestion, I do give my suggestions. And it was a no-brainer, in my opinion, when I read the script. To me, first, I was like, listen, this is a mother-daughter story. That's what first jumped out to me. So I said, you know, whoever plays the mother is supposed to be very important because she's a young mother. So they're very, very interesting dynamic. It's almost like a friendship. And both Jasmeet and I said, it'll be great if Shefali would be able to do it. And it all worked out perfectly. Similarly, with Vijay, I said, what do you think of Vijay? And I didn't know that Jasmeet was already, like in her head, when she was writing it, she had thought of Vijay. So it all just worked out very, very, very smoothly. And when it came to Roshan, Jasmeet found him, they did a Zoom audition. She showed me his audition as well, and I was totally blown because he performed one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and he was absolutely fantastic. He's so unassuming, he's so brilliant, he's so simple. So yeah, I give inputs when asked, but choosing is not up to me. It's all.
Okay, Alia and Shefali on your right. On your right, here. यहाँ पे.
एक second, उनका एक और question.
Sure.
Now that you co-produced this movie with the Badshah of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan Saab, hum sabka favorite, was the road just easier having such an experienced person whom you also shared screen space with before as a co-producer, or the initial stages was it also a little intimidating because he comes with this experience?
No, not at all. I mean, like I said, I'm so grateful and thankful. Incidentally, my first film, Student of the Year, also was Red Chillies. You know, Red Chillies was also part of that along with Dharma Productions. Similarly, my first film as a producer, I didn't have to think about it. In fact, Gaurav was like, even with Shah Rukh, when he said, you don't worry about it, just have fun and this will be great. And they just like held my hand through the technical producer aspect, and like I said, we shot just after the second wave, so बहुत सारे COVID protocols हमको follow करने पड़े. We were in a bubble. It was very, very tight. It was very high, high stress at that time, but they just managed it so beautifully so that I could focus as an actor. And like I said, I've learned so much in this whole process.
Okay, on your right, Shefali and Alia. Here.
लिया था क्योंकि इसमें आलिया जैसे सुपरस्टार हैं, शेफाली मैम जैसे और विजय जी जैसे मतलब पावर पैक्ड एक्टर हैं, तो क्यों ना इसको पहले हम सिनेमाघरों में लाएं, देन ओटीटी पे लाएं, या वो क्या डिसीजन था? नेटफ्लिक्स के साथ ही इसको
आप किससे पूछ रहे हो?
I think he's asking
वेंकी से.
Thank you.
Okay. So, no, I think, see, as I was mentioning earlier, our outlook is all about partnerships and what is appropriate. And so when we were having the discussion internally, as well as, it's funny that Alia just mentioned that what her father had said, Mr. Bhatt Sahab had said about taking it to. And so that instinct just reinforced our thought process, and internally when we discussed this, we felt that this type of a film with our long-standing partners would probably be the ideal way for us to deliver it to the audience. So I think that decision became quite easy, and obviously the pandemic had something certainly to do with it, and we'd had certain types of course correction that we had to do in our whole thought process, but we're just very fortunate, and it's all come together brilliantly.
आलिया, आपसे भी यही सवाल था मेरा, या अमित अगेन.
जी
कि मतलब क्या कुछ फिल्में जैसे गंगूबाई हैं या ब्रह्मास्त्र हैं या फिर शमशेरा हैं, वो सिर्फ बड़े पर्दे के लिए हैं पहले, और डार्लिंग जैसे फिल्म पहले डायरेक्ट टू ओटीटी के लिए हैं, या आपका एक क्रिएटिव प्रोड्यूसर का मतलब जहन क्या कहता है?
जी, I think Darlings fits perfectly on a platform like Netflix. ये एक intimate watch है. It's not that kind of film that I need to see on the big screen. I can see it in the comfort of my home. I can see it alone. मैं लोगों के साथ में देख सकती हूँ. मैं काम, I can do, watch it on my way to work. It's that kind of intimate watch. और जैसे कि मोनिका पहले कह रही थी, I believe it has the potential to cut across the diaspora. So on day one, you're reaching so many homes across the globe. और वो एक ऐसी कहानी है जैसे कि हम जब नेटफ्लिक्स पे कंटेंट देखते हैं, कोई कोरियन कंटेंट देख रहा है, कोई स्पेनिश कंटेंट देख रहा है, you're consuming all kinds of content regardless of the language. So that's our hope and dream with a film like Darlings, because जो इसकी subject है और जिसका message है, I feel is a very universal message.
Yeah, and if I can just add, film theater में भी आती तो ये उतनी ही powerful होती, but Netflix पर आने से, streaming से जो जैसे आलिया ने भी बोला, it can reach you know, such a wide audience because it is that entertainment, it is that power-packed script जो सबके लिए universally relevant है. It's a story जो आप कहीं पर भी जाओ, any young couple, any man, any woman, you know, anyone who's sort of experienced marriage and love and seen the shades of it can really relate to this. So it is that story.
Thank you very much, members of the press, media. Thank you. This
He
is
wants to ask Jasmeet one
sorry.
question.
Is there somebody?
Jasmeet, he had
Yes,
a
sir,
question.
sorry. Would you like a mic? Can some? Huh? So you can take my mic. I know आपको film का idea.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I think that's a question.
idea. इनका idea कहाँ से आया?
Ji, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm the director, yes, ma'am.
Are you debuting? Yes. Are
It's
you
my
debuting?
It's my first film, yes, ma'am.
Very fantastic. How did this idea come about? I'm only doing this thing. Not only the idea. How did the direction come about to you?
आप जर्नलिस्ट में क्यों नहीं ट्राई करती?
How did direction come about to you? Jasmeet, please give this answer.
Actually, host आ गई है आलिया पर मेरा mic ही you can also go.
No, ये script लिखी गई थी because I wanted to direct it. So I was very clear from the beginning, and I took it to Gaurav, and we took it to Alia, and they had faith in me, and they let me make this film. So yes.
Also, I want to add that Jasmeet has been writing for many, many years. Advait has been writing, and she's actually been trying to make a film for how many years?
7, 8.
7, 8 years. So you know,
Yes.
there's like that patience is this that she's held
was
within
another
her.
script,
It's all come out on the screen.
There was another script I had written, which I was trying to make, and that was taking time. So I wrote Darlings, and somehow these lovely people came on board.
Great. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this will be my final thank you. Otherwise, I can keep repeating.
Photo.
And cast. you back.